Okay, let's look at what we have in store in our next question. Our next question comes from Vuladzani V. Vuladzani, thank you for this question. I love it. I absolutely love questions like this. Unfortunately, it's not for a lot of marks, but it's a very interesting question, and it's marks. It's easy marks for you to get. There we go. They say to us, we've got an expression S, which is 6 over x squared plus 2. They ask us to find the maximum value of S. Now, folks, if you look carefully, the top is constant 6. Where's the x? The x is in the denominator. Okay, so that's where we're going to start talking. The bigger the denominator of a fraction, the smaller the fraction. So we want that denominator to be as small as possible for us to be able to have a maximum value. Now let's see, how do we argue this? We're going to start and we're going to say, okay, what do we know? We know that x squared is always bigger or equal to 0 for all values of x. That symbol means for all values of x. So what does it tell us about x squared plus 2? Well, x squared plus 2 means I just add 2 both sides. So x squared plus 2 will be bigger or equal to 2. So we know that that has a minimum value of 2. Okay, so what do we do now? That wasn't the question. The question was 6 over that. So let's take it and let's turn it on its head. 1 over x squared plus 2 is therefore smaller or equal to the 1 over 2 there. So I turn both sides, I reciprocate both sides. The sign changes because this is a positive number and that's a positive number. So you could think of it that I multiplied this way and that the other way. Okay, but I need the 6. So what can I say? I can say 6 over x squared plus 2 is therefore smaller and equal to 6 over 2. Now, folks, we know that 6 over 2 is 3. Therefore, S is smaller or equal to 3. Now, because we have a smaller number, Vuladzani, a number that says S is smaller or equal to 3, it means S is or 3 is the maximum value. Everything else would lie below it. But important here is to see, how did we start the argument here? That is what was important. You often get these questions in trigonometry as well, where they could ask you 4 over 3 plus 2 cos theta. Find the maximum or the minimum value of that thing. You start with what you know. You know something about the cosine of theta. You know that the cosine of theta lies between 1 and minus 1. And that's where you're going to start building your argument. Okay, so I'm thankful for that question. That question was beautiful.